Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, I suspect would be a key factor, Peter, sitting deep in midfield.
Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. Maldini. Placed a return pass. Ferdinand. Maciej Cunha. Nedved proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's full on! And this is from Mario. Oh, that's a fine interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Another pass just keeps falling! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's intervened well there. Ruben Neves. Raul. Ronaldinho, a man we've all come to watch. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Raul. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Forlan! That is a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso
has been indicated.
Caicedo. And it's Xavi Alonso. Threads one in. And he's picked out the... Forlan! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Nedved. He's in a great position here.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Nicely spread. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's been drilled in. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Romario.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Raul. Number 11, Nedved. Number 99, Diego Forlan.
Adeyemi.
Number 10.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Number 27, Adeyemi.
Now it's Messi. And it's Lam. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Roberto Baggio! He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Goal! A after 75 minutes.
That is lovely,
Number
finished
10.
with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Baresi to Isco, Cruyff.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a... And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that is that. Motherwell have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Roberto Baggio claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please keep your eyes
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
দেখলাম আছিস তো এখন নাকি আজকে ভেবেছিলাম খেলবো না খেলি একটু ওকে করে ফেল भाई साहब 3 टैंकर मैन Nice name. অন্য একটা কিছু অ্যাড করে দে ওর সাথে।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
এর সাথে অ্যাড করে দে অন্য কিছু, হয়ে যাবে।
And that gets things running. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't... Shoots! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nesta. For Iniesta. Vieira has a look and plays it forward. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Iniesta. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Iceland really...
It's Pele! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
Oh, terrible pass. Decent chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete. complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Iceland take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nedved running with the ball. And here's Eto'o. And this is Pele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eto'o. Now he's got space here. Shot could go for a shot! Well, there's the clearance. Iniesta, who does have... And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Walking through the game. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Motherwell really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nicely aimed pass. And this is Eto'o. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gullit puts his foot on the gas. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Eto'o, and this is Gullit. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Gullit, lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. And a chance! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substitution for Iceland. Number 9, Eto'o.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 11.
Iceland take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Gullit.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That's going to go a long way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Substitution.
And it's Azar. Azar goes on a charge down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got away. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Bale! Baggio proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, can they get it back? That's very neat. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kaka, looking for options for movement. And this is Bale. Bale finds himself offside. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Inzaghi. Seedorf. And it's Baggio. And that will be the final act. Motherwell can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Like the stream, guys. (3-3-2) ফরমেশন ঠিক আছে আমার, কিন্তু অ্যাটাকে প্রবলেম হয় আমার তো মনে হয়, জানি না ওটাও ভালো। আমার প্রবলেম হচ্ছে ট্যাকেল করতে। 3-3-2-2-2 ব্রেক করে ঢুকতে পারছি না ডিফেন্স। অপোনেন্টেরও ভ্যান্ডার সার আছে।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you...
Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Okay.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's Eto'o, played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Nedved! That has been slung wide. Pass is just off target. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Motherwell leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Rodri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great defending, strong and determined. Motherwell are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Eto'o, and he's being shifted off it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? Matheus Cunha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xavi Alonso. Matheus Cunha. Oh, shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Nedved. Shot could be a great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Motherwell, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 12.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Replace him is
Botafogo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He might be in here! Oh, shooting chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross needs to be good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the counter is on. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a promising position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Eto'o, looking for a runner. And now they can clear their lines. Luis Suarez. He's decent chance! It's in! And they're back in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
substitution for Botafogo. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is
Motherwell get themselves into the lead.
substitution.
Oh, well played. Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Closing in on goal. Knocks it out wide. Pele. 75 minutes played.
Motherwell clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to...
And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Just a quick announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
হ্যাঁ অবভিয়াসলি যে কোনো যেই ফরমেশনে তিনটে ডিএমএফ আছে অবভিয়াসলি ব্রেক করে অ্যাটাক করতে পারবি না ঠিক করে। অ্যাটাক ঠিক হবে না। ভালো অপোনেন্ট হলে গোল করতে পারবি না, অ্যাটাক বিল্ড হবে না। আর মোরওভার ওই 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 প্লেয়ার তোর কাছে ওই লেভেলের প্লেয়ার নেই যারা ওপরে দুটো প্লেয়ার শুধু খেলা বিল্ড করতে পারবে। সো এটা একটু ডিফিকাল্ট। 2 মিনিট, হ্যাঁ আবার খেলছি একসাথে। খেলতে পারিস, ট্রাই করতে পারিস, কিন্তু আমার তো ধারণা ওয়ার্ক করবে না ঠিক করে। কারণ ওই অপোনেন্টের কাছেও যে ডিএমএফ এর মধ্যে একটা তো অ্যাটলিস্ট ভালো পাসার, সার্গিও বুস্কেটটা। ভালো পাসার ছাড়া অ্যাটাক বিল্ড করা মুশকিল। কিন্তু ওভাবে খেলার মজা নেই, অ্যাটলিস্ট আমার তো তাই ফিল। এটাকে যদি ঠিক করে না করতে পারলে তো কি মজা খেলা। গেম প্লে ভালো হওয়া দরকার না জেতার সাথে সাথে। স্ট্রিম ল্যাগ দিচ্ছে না তো? ওকে, হ্যাঁ বানাতেই পারিস, খেলতে পারিস, দেখ। Iduna Park, the light condition. Straight.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create...
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a look and plays it forward. He's away! Oh, what a mistake! And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Chooses to go cross-field. Motherwell still without a single shot on target. And here's Suarez. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Forlan. Nicked it back promptly. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Spread out to the left. That's an imaginative pass. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that's neat. Now the cross. Decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
It's Nedved! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And that should get the job done. Xavi Alonso, Matheus Cunha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Seedorf. That was nowhere near his best. We are into stoppage time. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Motherwell really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gerrard. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gerrard. Looking for the run. Cruyff. Fallen! Oh, he's been caught napping. He is just caressing the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to concede.
Takes a shot! That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Gerrard. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
হ্যাঁ আমার বক্সে পাসিং বাজে হচ্ছে খুব বাজে হচ্ছে হেল্প করছে।
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Messi. Number 23, Diego Forlan. Number 17,
Guti.
Gerrard. Number 11, Neymar. Number
Seedorf.
14,
He's going to be disappointed with that.
coming on the field.
Fernando Torres.
Number 15,
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fernando Torres.
Owen.
Seedorf.
Number 4, Rijkaard. Number 18, Scholes.
Bullet.
Number 20,
Searching
Guti.
pass he's played there.
Substitutions taking
Knocks
place.
it into space. Motherwell have it back and can go again. And here's Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then plays it in. Vieira attempts a clearance. And that's that.
বক্সে
Well, that was
খুব খারাপ
tense.
করছে,
The
খুব
two
খারাপ।
parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a...
ম্যাক্সিমাম গোল ওই জন্যই খাচ্ছে, বক্সে বাজে পাসিং এর জন্য। বড় তো বললেই বেস্ট। দেখছি
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Oh, well played, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Eto'o. Messi. Messi will not... Messi! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
বাবিস্তুটা এক্সপার্ট আছে ভাই।
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
প্লেয়ারগুলো নেশা করে খেলছে কেন আমার আমি বুঝতে পারছি না। পা টলমল করছে সবার।
And it's Maldini. And he was quick to react. Motherwell, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And now the breakaway. And this is Cruyff. Quality ball. Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Xabi Alonso. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. And here's Eto'o. He's going for goal!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Suarez. Has a shot! Sensational from Suarez! A finish of true class! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Motherwell have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Eto'o! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Puskás. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... Oh, what a mistake! Look at the... And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, the ball's come loose here. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Motherwell have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Motherwell really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Puskás!
Puskás really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Suarez. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Can he finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
বল পায়ে রাখছি না রে ভাই।
Corner number 3 coming up.
দেখছি আমি না খেয়ে যাই।
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Puskás. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 8, Iniesta.
Adams!
Number 21,
Should have equalised.
Number 24, Baresi. Coming on the field, number 19, Erling Haaland. Number 11, Owen. Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 20, Adams. Number 14, Alessandro Bastoni. Substitution.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Hunnit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle.
Motherwell can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
In by Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Added time.
This looks promising. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Lionel Messi.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely out.
और नहीं भाई তাহলে একবার গেমটা রিস্টার্ট করি দেখি দুটো ম্যাচ হবে 3টে অবধি দেখছি ফরমেশনটা সম্ভবত একটু টুইক করতে হবে এত ক্রসার আছে
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mateus, Liverpool looking to pass their way through. David Villa, and here's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Di Maria will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cleared away. Great chance! They've scored! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the counter is on. And it's Batistuta.
Motherwell really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Taken back almost at once. Nedved. And here's Suarez. Now it's Matheus Cunha. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi has it out wide and in space. Di Maria. Lahm plays it in. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's got away. Nedved. Busquets.
Motherwell certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Knocks it out wide. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Busquets. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to play it through, and that's a dangerous ball. And the finish! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. And Park Ji-sung! And that's definitely not his best. Park Ji-sung! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Motherwell have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Park Ji-sung. And here's Messi. Lahm looking to hit the byline here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Motherwell are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Motherwell with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Motherwell টিমের নাম
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Nedved. Number 21, Suarez. Number 18, Ito. Number 8, Matthias Cunha. Coming on the field.
Up he goes! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Xabi
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Thuram is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this is a great position. Real chance!
Motherwell clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Villa. And he cuts out the supply. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nesta kept his eye on it and he's there.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, they've got it again. 5 minutes to add. Hernes. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And we're done. Motherwell have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find...
ওটা Motherwell এই যে টিমের নাম দেখি অন্য কোনো টিম পাই না জার্সিটা দেখি। হ্যাঁ, ভালো নাম করেছে। ব্রাজিলের মতন। কতগুলো লস হয়েছে, এতগুলো লস না হলে এতক্ষণে হয়ে যেত।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
একটা দুটো ম্যাচ খেলে দেখবো যদি না চলে চেঞ্জ করবো।
Luis Suarez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Out to the left it goes. Bellingham looking for the run. Great vision. Look at the space here. Very nicely done. Looking for options for movement. Caicedo gets good distance on it. And it's Sneijder. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, they could break here. He's in a good... Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Suarez goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a shot at goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a good ball. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Lam swings in, a header! And he's there to belt it away.
করতে হবে, প্র্যাকটিস করতে হবে।
And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! Off the post! I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
প্লেয়ারকে মনে হয় ভাই মাঠ থেকে বের করে দিয়েছে না।
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He went for the curler. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looking to play. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he decides to cross it. Cleared away. Can he get on the end of... Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rummenigge. That is a brilliant interception. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Fortuna Sittard really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
ये भाई खाली उड़ाओ, खाए उड़ाओ। বল দেখি কোথায় উড়াবো।
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pele. Rummenigge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's intervened well there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lam. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, look at the space here. That's going to go a long way. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. Oh no, this does not look good. Schneider. Oh, important interception.
easy goal দিতে পারবে
And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Inter. Number
হসার করে
11,
গোল গোল করছে ভাই।
Suarez. Number 5, Karl-Heinz
Cannavaro.
Rummenigge.
No
Coming on the
unnecessary
field,
risks, and the
number
game is
15,
petering out here. And that's been intercepted.
Number 17, David Villa.
And it's Schneider. Pele. Over to the left. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around.
যদি থাকবি তাহলে 1600টা মেরেই নি। ঠিক আছে তাহলে। নাড়বো? UTW গুলো ফর্মে নেই। চেষ্টা করছি। এটা হারলে অফ। আমার গেম প্লে বাজে হচ্ছে, কেন জানি না, খেলছি বাজে।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Matheus Cunha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi makes the interception. Rice. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Good take, and is he in? It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Showing good feet.
Really well played.
He is through here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Caicedo. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldo has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So we're still where we started right now. Nice looking ball. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Nedved. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and it's Caicedo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Shot could be... He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short, and he welcomes it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez.
There will be 1 minute
And here's
added
Cristiano
time.
Ronaldo. Flashes it across. Oh, super ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the...
Batistuta! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Late.
Searching pass he's played there. Maldini. Nesta. Here's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Nedved. Raul.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Batistuta. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Cleared without complication. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Racing that by hard pace. High ball রাখতে দিচ্ছ না।
Played in.
Well played and well cleared.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, there's the clearance. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thinks about the shot.
Fortuna Sittard have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. No, that's been intercepted. Played out wide. He has found the way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
There! They've done it!
Hard offside. Edmilson আছে
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's had it taken off him.
Matthias Kuhnen. Number
And here's
14,
Hullet.
Nedved.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that will be the final act. So a tough
Chalo,
one to
let's go,
gauge.
40.
Defensive dominance combined with
Skill
wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Fortuna Sittard
Please turn
can
your
always
attention
take
to the
more
screen
positives
for
from a result
information
like this.
provided by the
Yes,
local
there is
police.
some tidying up to do.
কালকে দেখতে হবে টাটা গুড নাইট